I can see it in your face, you gotta make a split decision.
How you doing, everybody? My name is Mood Music K, Mood underscore music underscore K on Instagram and Twitter. We are here. All right, subscribe to the channel. We are here to bring you another R&B breakdown, but this one has two songs in it. So on the Love Chronicles, the playlist that's linked in down there, the link. On that playlist, they go through a love relationship journey, right? And so these two songs are right in the relationship where there's cheating, there's infidelity, there's all that good stuff. And there's a male version and a female version of experiencing that thought process when things are happening. What should you do? How is it going to work? What's next? It's these two songs are, so it's the male version, the female version. And watch, you're going to see bars. All right. You try to call a million times and no, I won't stop. Calling to apologize. You got my heart stuck. You found some things you never should have found. Wow. Never should have found, but you found them anyway. Whoa. I've been there on both sides of that, John, right? Like, man, that's a tough one, man. That is a tough one, right? Like, man, I'm trying to like get across to you, you know, obviously I'm sorry you found something you shouldn't have found and you found it. That's crazy. Like the idea of like, you know, you work so hard, for those people out there who work so hard to keep things away from their partner and then they get caught. You're just like, dang, you shouldn't have found it, right? Even though that's not the point, it shouldn't have been doing it, but it, like, you already see where we're going with this, right? And I don't want to put gender specifics onto thought processes because I feel like I understand this scenario and being in a situation similar to this. So, you know, it's you are caught. Essentially, they found some things and you're stuck and you're trying to apologize. You're trying to fix it. They're not trying to hear that, but you know, it's that weird space that you're in, and a lot of people get into those things in relationships, right? And then we get here. Said you never trust me again. Said you never love me again. Said all you need is your friends and you just be frightened. You said you never trust me again. You never love me again. You said all you need is your friends and you just be friend. See, people know, like, oh, I don't need you. Oh, I could do it without you. People know. I think a lot of people, the problem in relationships is they get into dynamics and they know, like, you talking all of that, but you're not going nowhere. I had a good wise person once say, you know, don't look for something unless you're ready to walk away, because when you look, you will find. And if you find and you're not ready to walk away and you wind up staying, who looks crazy? You or him? Me or you? You stay. Who's crazy? You stay. Me or you? Just saying, right? So obviously the girl in the scenario is saying, oh, I shouldn't have trusted you. I never should have loved you. I'm never going to do this again. I'm just got my friends, you know, bleep you, whatever. And it sound good, right? And men be knowing, or again, not gender specific, people be knowing. They be knowing, like, you ain't going nowhere, please. I've been in a situation, again, I've been on both sides of this. I've been in a situation where, like, you know, you confront somebody about something and they know deep down, dang, you, man, please. Like, they sorry, but then they also know, come on, where you going, right? That's never the best place to be in, but you know, it happens. And then here there's a break in the song where there's like a phone call where he kind of describes what he was saying, right? And you hear the phone call and it's like, hello, no one's available to take your call right now. It allows for him to, his voice to stop, and she's like, this eerie sound, and then it's just the phone call. This right here is a part subtle, but a good bridge of the song. All right, I just got back from a chick caught me with another chick. I can see it in your face. You got to make a split decision. Is it worth it? You won't spare me any mercy, bruh. But like, you caught me red-handed. I'm caught. You're caught. Whoever's caught. And yo, I'm telling you, I've been on both sides of this. Like, when you catch the person cheating, you ever been in that space when you catch the person cheating and you looking? And this is one of the realest songs I ever heard, because it's like, it really is that, right? You don't have a lot of time when you're catching someone to think about what you're going to do, how you're going to handle it, how you're going to move. Nothing. You have no, it's just, you gotta, it's boom, it's right then and there. And it is really a split decision, and you have to. And that person is seeing you, and they're trying to figure out, all right, what are you going to do? And then they got to figure out how they're going to react. It's interesting that he said it the way he said it. It's very literal. And that's the question you're asking yourself. Is it worth it? Are you worth it? Is this worth it? Come on, man. Like, I'm better than this, right? All of those emotions, all of those thoughts, all of that goes through your mind. And he's saying, like, look, I know you ain't gonna spare me no more, so you probably will throw the book at me. It's gonna be an issue. And then we hit back to the chorus again. Say you never trust me again. Say you never trust me again. Say you never love me again. And that plays twice. There's not a ton of, that's probably why I'm doing 2 lyric breakdowns, because there's not a ton of content within the song, but I felt like it was one of the realest songs I heard in 2020, because it really, like, think about this, guys. Go listen to the song and tell me, think about it. Like, it really is a split decision. It really is. Like, what you do in that moment, you feel like is relationship defining. It sets the tone, and you can't take it back. You can't man, it's deep, right? And then he goes back into it, just saying, like, you saying all this stuff. This is essentially how I interpret this. You saying all this, you'll never love me, never trust me, you know, you need your friends, da da da. And I guess in that split decision, that's the decision you thought you made, but he don't seem to, like, he believes you are scared of what you're about to do. But then if you think about the song, he kind of cheated twice, right? Because in the first verse into the second verse, so maybe it's like he's over it. I don't know, but it is really a split decision. Like, the literalness of that is real, and the cockiness of him and how he says it, like, yeah, you just frying. Men and people, I've been in scenarios where I'm like, you ain't going nowhere. I know you're not going nowhere, right? We do that. We do that. We know where we're secure and confident. And then there's times where people surprise you, man. So, you know, this, like I said, this is the male version of this kind of scenario setup situation. Last night, DaniLeigh, off the album Movie. Check her out. We're gonna get right into the song, okay? And tell me where you slept last night. Maybe I'm just tripping, but my gut and intuition got me feeling like you crept last night. I called a bunch of times and get you, but I see you got my message, read my text last night. I see it in your face that you're guilty, and emotions telling me that you regret last night. I really hope you slept last night. Whoa, DaniLeigh, Danny, get him. What are you talking about? What? Man, yo, imagine, okay, wait. Imagine DaniLeigh roll up on you like, yo, like, it's your girl. And she like, yo, where you slept last night? Man, and it be that moment when you like, yo, maybe I am tripping. But y'all, everybody, yo, it's funny because girls used to tell me about their gut and intuition and all this stuff, and I used to be like, man, please, get out of here. You know, I'm just a bad light. That's how you catch me. Jokes, man. But then again, you on the other side of that, you like, oh, I know what that gut and intuition is. I know what that feeling is. I know what y'all feeling. That's real. It's real. That gut and intuition is real. You know what you know, ladies and men. You know what you know. But your gut and your feelings telling you crept last night. Okay, you called a bunch of times and get them. That's typical, right? You call. You blow the person's phone, they ain't answering. What was you doing? Doing something you probably wasn't supposed to do. That plays a role, right? I know you read my messages, people. Man, the invention of cell phones, the technology that goes into these phones is social media. Everything is designed to catch you slipping, and you get caught every time. Just saying. See in your face that you're guilty happens, and emotions telling me that you regret it. Boy, okay, all right. This is a topic, right? This is a topic in bars. When you do cheat, and you actually regret it. So you're now confronting this person, and you're there in their face, and you look guilty, you feel guilty, you have a rush of emotions over you, and you're trying to say whether you're lying or trying to get your way out of it, whatever it may be. It's like And then when she hit you with the I really hope you slept last night, it's like, I hope it was worth it. That's what bars. I hope it was worth it. That's what that is. I really hope you slept last night. I want to learn how to play guitar. Just what you did. So I know what you did last night. Been at it for some years. I fight. Saying I won't trip. I might just come and get your ish tonight. Like, they know. They know. You know when you caught, and they know. They know. They know. And you know, y'all been rocking for a while. So, and they've been fighting for you and riding for you. And it's like, you know, they telling you like, I ain't gonna trip. I ain't gonna trip. It's cool. So whatever. I've been that guy. Like, oh, you good. It's all good. Whatever. You know what I mean? Especially when you're in a situationship or when you're in a relationship, but it's like you don't want to lose the person. Those. Don't be that girl. Saying I won't trip, I might. Just come and get your ish. You know what I mean? Just get it. Just get your stuff, and it is what it is, man. Get your stuff. Let's go. Let's go. I know what happened. Come on. Come on down. Come on down. It's okay. It's okay. It's a wrap for you. You quit, but come on down. Come on down. You mad at me. Now you mad at me. But you the one out here trying to embarrass me. Yeah, that's a tragedy. A tragedy. You done up now. Ain't no coming back to me, bruh. Man, y'all ever been okay? Again, I'm gonna speak a lot from experience. Movies, okay? Don't judge me, guys. Don't judge me. It's judgment free zone. R&B is not dead. Holla at me. When you know you did wrong and the person's reacting a certain way, they come get your stuff, get out, or whatever they may be saying, and you there like, then you mad? It's like, how you mad at me? Right? DaniLeigh, the girl's like, how you mad at me? You the one out here trying to embarrass me, make me look crazy, and then you mad? It'd be like that. It'd be like that. I ain't gonna hold you. You be mad. Yeah. And, you know, she's admitted this is a tragedy. It's tragedy. Obviously, you know, sounds good. But you messed up. And ain't no coming back from that. Ain't no coming back from that. Check out my Let It Go playlist. That's fire, too. It's a lot of songs in relation to that. But sometimes you just can't come back, right? Sometimes you can't. You ain't low. You ain't low. I had to let you know, that you ain't welcome here no more. Okay, come on. Boss moves, boss chick moves, boss lady moves. You ain't low. Like, it's that moment where it's like the same thing he said, like at the song Party Next Door is like split decision, right? You got to make a decision, and she made hers, and she's like, bro, you not low. I see you, and this is what we gonna do. This is what it is. Tell me where you slept last night. Maybe I'm just tripping, but my gut and intuition got me feeling like you crept last night. Called a bunch of times, I ain't get you, but I see you got my message, read my text last night. I see it in your face that you guilty in your emotions, telling me that you regret last night. I really hope you slept last night. Bro, that chorus is one of the best. Man, y'all are sleeping on like new school R&B. Those is bars. Bars. Tell me where you slept last night. Maybe I'm just tripping, but my gut and intuition got me feeling like you crack. Man, we gonna go to the next part. All right. I know that it's hard now. You ain't think that I will pull your card now. They never do. They never think you're actually gonna leave, and that's where it gets real, right? When you're ready to really leave, levels. Now I'm in your face, and you're telling me to calm down. Why they do that? I'm thanking God because I finally see the signs now. We never see it in the beginning. No wonder why when you did good, you wanted credit. I should have seen the lies every time that you said it. Didn't I say it? I swear we used to vibe that. Then one day I had to dead it because it'll keep going if I let it. Man, women, men, everybody. There is forgiveness is real, and I agree. At the same time, you did that one day. You know what I mean? If you excuse it, if you let it go, it is gonna be an issue down the line. So don't let that stuff slide. Let it go. It's gonna be an issue down the line. So don't let that stuff slide. But it's like the idea of like at the end, and you realize like, yo, I knew I saw the signs. And then you mad because you're like, yo, we used to be a thing, we used to vibe, and you messed it up. It's like that feeling of like, yo, you really messed this up. You really messed this up. Like we was really, and you had to be that guy, right? It sucks. and then we hit the chorus again, and I just love this chorus. And I'm gonna let it be on the screen because that's how much I love this chorus. But again, you know, 2 songs about essentially like breakup, right? But it's about the vantage point of a man and a woman. You know, something happened, some cheating happened, some you know, somebody messed up, people messed up, and now we're here and we're figuring it out and we're adjusting, and man, both songs came from very different perspectives but very relatable energy. And I think a lot of bar breakdowns and songs is to put you guys on a new school R&B to really show you that there's a lot out there. But the content, like, I think that people stray away from new school R&B because the voices aren't like their thing and it's too close to hip hop. But the content and what they're saying is super relatable. We've been here. Whether you've been on one side or the other, whether you've been the guy in the scenario, whether you've been the girl in the scenario, either way, you've had to process. We've had to be in scenarios where we had to process, you know, a person's transgressions and figuring out what do we do now? How do we move forward? Where do we go with this relationship? All right, it was another episode of R&B Bar Breakdown. And, you know, I'm happy you guys check it out. Subscribe to the page, like the video. It helps me grow the channel.
Tell me where you stopped last night. Maybe I'm just tripping, but my gut and intuition got me feeling like you cracked last night.